Hey, what's up you guys? I'm Sara Lubratt and today's writing vlog is a last minute preparation video for NaNoWriMo. Basically all of the last minute things that I have not yet done just to finish getting ready for NaNoWriMo that starts on the day that this video is coming out. And so happy NaNoWriMo to you all who are participating. And of course we have a little bit of adventure in today's video too. If you go on to enjoy the video, I would really appreciate it if you could give it a big thumbs up because it really supports my channel by telling the YouTube algorithm that you liked my video and that someone else might too. Now without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, it is October 27th and guess who just realized that she has not yet actually signed up for NaNoWriMo? Me. I've talked about it a lot, but I haven't actually signed up. So I know that I still technically have a couple days to make my official project online, but I'm gonna do that right now so that I don't forget it, and then I can just, you know, kind of lay low, keep planning CF until I actually start NaNoWriMo. But first things first, let's get Project CF all set up on the NaNoWriMo website and announce it as my official project for NaNoWriMo this year. Fingers crossed that that does not change. And just like that, it is up on the website. It is official that Project CF is going to be my NaNoWriMo 2021 project. And there's that looming goal of 50,000 words. I hung these up in my last writing vlog and I love how they look and I'm so stoked that now I get to use them in a backdrop for this video as I'm putting on my hiking boots. So basically today is October 28th, meaning that there are only 3 more days left before NaNoWriMo begins, and I have been ill or under the weather for the last several days. So I have not left my apartment building in 3 days. So I don't know if I'm actually feeling up to go hiking, especially with the fact that it's cold outside, but I'm wearing my new hiking pants. I'm at the very least gonna go for a drive, maybe do some brainstorming for my novel while I'm up there, and maybe even start thinking about the letter that I'm gonna write to myself in case I get down during Nano, because NaNoWriMo is a marathon, so it's bound to happen at some point. But I wanna write a letter to myself when I'm starting to feel down about it, just kind of reassuring myself and telling myself why I love this story and why I chose it to work on during NaNoWriMo. And then I might also try to get around to starting to list out some like potential rewards that I could do for myself, but also kind of making it a NaNoWriMo survival kit list that are just like good reminders of like when I get stuck, like these are some things that tend to help me. And I just kind of want to start making a list for that because I know that when writer's block hits, I can get stuck so easily. And so those are the 2 things that I want to primarily work on today. And I think it'd be cool if I could even work on it while I'm out, but writing that letter to myself and starting that NaNoWriMo survival kit list. And so that's the plan for today. Well, I found snow. It is a gorgeous sunny day, but there's so much snow up here. Not so much, but like a lot considering the fact that it hasn't actually snowed in Salt Lake City yet. But there are people doing hike up skiing right now, and so I don't think this is the place for me at this current point in time. So I'm gonna start heading back down the canyon and see if I can find a place to pull off and just kind of hang out. Like, are you kidding me? Look at how picturesque and beautiful this is right now. Yes, I don't like the snow. Yes, I don't like the cold, but this is so pretty that it makes it all worth it. It's still so pretty. I just drove past a moose. I'm gonna see if I can turn around and like go see it from a distance and show you guys. I have only ever seen 1 moose in person, so this would be my second. And oh my gosh, it was like right by the side of the road. Oh my gosh, I don't know what's happening. Oh my gosh, there's 2 of them. Oh my gosh, do you see that? Are you kidding me? Are you serious? Oh my gosh. I just got back from my drive. I never actually ended up doing any hiking. I was just enjoying getting out of my car occasionally, just spending time in nature near my car and not actually like going out and hiking, but just enjoying the view. And I ended up driving up and down 2 of the canyons, and it took me like 3 hours, but it was a very leisurely 3 hours, and so I had an absolutely great time. I did not, however, do 2 of the things that I was hoping to do, but it was not really like a hoping to. It was more of a, if I like find a place I want to like sit down and be creative or like work towards nano stuff, then I can do that. So I still want to write myself a letter, and I still want to come up with a list of like my NaNoWriMo survival kit kind of a thing. And so I'm going to be working on that here shortly. It is now after midnight, which is why I've changed, but I just finished writing my letter to my future self during NaNoWriMo when I'm experiencing a hardship or writer's block, or I don't want to write or something, and it's basically just a very gentle reminder that NaNoWriMo is a marathon and progress is progress, and any word count I get done during the month is a step towards my goals, and just kind of reminding myself that writing can be really fun, and if NaNoWriMo is removing the fun from it, ignore that somehow or like dodge that, because that's not the goal. Writing is fun. It can be really, really hard, but writing is fun. And I'm super happy with that. That was so fun writing a letter to my future self, because even though I'm probably going to open this in a matter of weeks, I know that I will technically not be the same person as I am now. And so I actually wrote with we when I was writing to myself, because it felt better than saying I or you, and kind of like the collective, like, this is what we want to do kind of a thing. Like, I don't know, I think that was fun. That was cute. I'm gonna hang this up next to my writing inspiration board, and then I'm going to start working on my reminder list of the things that I have at my disposal for my NaNoWriMo survival kit. That's basically a list of reminders of like things that I could do or things that I could use if I'm feeling a little bit stumped or just kind of need to change the atmosphere around writing in order to make writing easier as I continue. My NaNoWriMo survival kit list is now done, and it's just a list, like I said, of gentle reminders of things that I can do when writing gets rough. And so the things that I currently have listed on this list are light a candle, pour a cup of tea, go write on the balcony, go for a drive, and then in parentheses, through the mountains. It's not necessary, but it's always better. Go for a walk or a hike, listen to a writing playlist, read a book, Pinterest some more ideas, make a dessert or dip something in chocolate. I know that I've kind of made a joke of it on this channel, but dipping things in chocolate and putting chocolate chips in my pancakes make me so much more creative. And yes, somebody pointed out that it is probably the sugar high, but I do not care. It works, and that's all I care about. Go get breakfast at my favorite spot, write at the library, bookstore, or coffee shop, or even outside if it's not too cold, but it's kind of iffy. Look at writing prompts and inspiration if some ideas are not flowing. Consult my writing inspiration board, which is going to be getting a makeover in a couple days, but will also be in a separate video from this one, but keep an eye out for that one. Text or call a friend. And the last one is read a Scribbler passport or publishing process inside look, which does bring me to one other thing I wanted to mention. This video is not at all sponsored by anybody, but there are a couple companies and things that I wanted to mention to you guys that I fully support and have bought plenty of with my own money that I want to share with you guys if you are not currently aware of them. And the first one is Aquanotes. And it's basically a pad of waterproof paper with suction cups that you can put up in your shower. That thing has come in so freaking handy. And I know that some people like drying off their hands and then reaching out of the shower or something to get their phone to like write something down on. I freaking love the Aquanotes waterproof pad because it doesn't like limit how many times I want to dry off my hand and reach out. Like sometimes I'll just be in there and I'll like fill up a page with ideas. And while I do think it would be really cool to be sponsored by Aquanotes at some point in my channel's life, it's not currently. I just freaking love the product, and so I would highly recommend that, especially during NaNoWriMo when we're all supposed to be getting so many words done. You don't want to lose any word. any word down the drain. And the second thing I wanted to mention was the Scribbler subscription box. I was subscribed for a number of years. Disclaimer, I did end up working there for a short period of time. And by short period of time, I mean like 9 months. But Scribbler is basically a subscription box for writers that includes a newly published book, typically hardcover, signed by the author with an essay from the author on how to write a theme that is prevalent in their book. But that can be like setting, world building, characterization, suspense, a whole bunch of things. But they choose a topic and they write a short essay about it. And then the box also comes with a publishing process inside look, which is anything from a map rough draft that the author originally had before the book went through publishing, examples of chapter edits from their agent, or even their query letter sometimes. And it's just such a helpful set of materials to help you grow as a writer. And they also do some like writing swag, so they'll include like a couple like fun gifts in there. A couple ones in the past have been like candy or coffee or candles. All of those had C's. They don't all have C's, but that's what I could come up with on the spot. And there's also an invitation to watch a live interview with the founders of Scribbler and an industry expert. And this could be a literary agent, this could be a publisher, this could be an editor, it could be whoever. But I have gotten so much helpful information from these boxes, and it's such a fun thing that like shows up on your doorstep every month, or not every month if that's not what you choose to do, but it is so fun. And I was subscribed for like a solid 3 years and will probably go back to being subscribed at some point next year. Those are two quick things that I wanted to mention. Both of them will be linked down in the description box below. And those products I just mentioned, Aqua Notes and Scribbler, I think are great products for writing in general, surviving NaNoWriMo, or even as a reward or celebration throughout Nano, or even when you win NaNoWriMo, because you got this. But with those things now being mentioned, I am going to tape these on my wall so that they're easily accessible and easy to see for me when I am writing at my desk during the month of November, aka NaNoWriMo. Yikes. Oh, yikes. Oh, yikes. Let me know down in the comments below if you have a NaNoWriMo survival kit and a couple things that are on yours. I feel like with NaNoWriMo, we all need all the help we can get. It is now October 31st at 10:08 p.m., which means that NaNoWriMo for me starts in less than 2 hours now. I am going to try to start writing tonight just to see if I can get a couple hundred words done. However, I'm not going to include that in this video. That's going to be put into my next vlog. So if you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate it if you guys could give it a big thumbs up. And if you want to continue watching my journey of NaNoWriMo and trying to write a new book and basically just trying to write books in general, make sure you scroll down below and hit that big red subscribe button. If you are participating in NaNoWriMo and you have already written today, I would love to hear what your word count was today down in the comments below. And if you haven't written yet today, you should go do so after this. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Sara Lubratt, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.